Well, howdy, and welcome to Hospitality and Tourism Management at Highline College, or as we call it, HOST. And we often abbreviate it, as you see in the top right-hand corner, HOST Management. So today I'm going to tell you about our program, and I'm going to outline what it includes. My name is Justin Tyone. I am the department head for Hospitality and Tourism Management. So hopefully I know all about our program. Here you can see the simple things like our logo, eat, sleep, and travel, the three things that we don't do, but we help other people do. And the universal symbol for hospitality and tourism around the entire world, which is the pineapple. This is who we are and our address. If you want to learn more about us, you can go to our website. You can go to our Facebook page. And if you need advising, you can request advising anytime at this link. And that way I will be able to tell you which courses to take, or not just me, but somebody else from the department. We have a large faculty here in our department as the official management department for Highline College. And so you might not only be speaking to me. This is when we teach each class. And so what you have here are every class in our department. I'm trying to get it centered on our screen here. So this is the number. So if we say host 100, you know it's that one. Host 104, it's that one. And then host 100, this would be the title of the course, which is obviously the most mainstream course that everybody takes, hopefully in their first quarter. Some of you will take it in your second quarter. This is when it's going to be offered. It's offered in fall and it's offered in spring. So if you were to start in winter or summer, you would not have Host 100 as an option. Host 104, the art of negotiation. It's a 5-credit course, as it says here, and winter quarter is the only time it is offered. Also, art of negotiation is only offered on campus. It's perhaps the most fun course in the entire department. It's an extremely useful one for your future. But negotiation is something that by definition is done by 2 or more people at the same time. You can't negotiate by yourself, and therefore it's face-to-face only. And you can see that goes for every single other course in the department. We have something called core coursework. Core means that everyone is going to take it. Operations means that you get to choose what you want or don't want. So you can begin to specialize in something, right? If you want to do food and beverage or airlines or hotels or event planning, you would need different courses based on what your interests are. You can see when each of these is offered, and that way you can begin preparing for your future and your plans. There's a color key below. Green is what you should take at the very beginning. It's easier. Yellow is medium difficulty. Don't avoid it in your first quarter, but probably not in your first quarter. Maybe take it in your second, your third, your fourth quarter. It's not that it's that hard, but there are some things about hospitality and tourism management that we expect you to know before you get there. And then red, that's the more difficult management level coursework. You wouldn't want to take that in your first quarter. There are some people that I speak to where maybe they come into our department and they've got more management experience. And so we can have them take it at that point. For example, I'm very proud of my marketing class. I've been teaching marketing for 15 years. I love it. I teach it at different universities from even now, I'm not only teaching it at Highline, I teach the capstone course at Central Washington University. So I'm really proud of this course, and it's only taught in winter. So maybe if somebody's in their first quarter, they have to take it. Down here is what a normal associate's degree in host management is going to look like. And I say normal because every single one of you has unique things that you're trying to accomplish while you're in our department. There's things you want to accomplish after you graduate, certain jobs you're looking for, certain universities you want to go to next. And so I help you with that. And that's going to happen through advising. And so this is the normal. This is what we hope you would take. But let's say you're online only. You're obviously not going to be taking Host 104. As I said, that course is on campus only. So we would do what's called a substitution. It just means I'm going to take a different course from somewhere else, maybe one of these, and move it up and you take it instead of negotiation. Down here, we have the state of Washington requires that you take a quantitative course. Host 210 is not your only option. but it is the one we recommend in our department. If you're going to major in management, you want to take a management course. You wouldn't want to take a business course if you're trying to manage people. Business and management, not quite the same thing. But then underneath that, we have Excel. So we do need you to know Excel before you graduate. We have something called human relations. This is going to be about globalization. It's about people from other countries and cultures and societies. If you're more interested in tourism, then this one's going to be better for you. If you're more interested in hospitality, this one's probably better for you. But it doesn't really matter which one you take. Communications, then down here, once again, you can take any of 10 credits of these you want. The state of Washington only requires 5 credits. So if you're desperate that you do not want to take any of those, 5 is fine, and then we can substitute in for it. And then everyone has 10 credits of electives, but really this is more like 33 credits or whatever of electives, because this number could be 5. Up here, this 18 is all electives. So we work with you and we make sure you like what you're doing. So I've worked really hard to get our U.S. Department of Education rankings high. This is the website that you can go to if you want to see it all. But the Washington Hospitality Associate's degrees, Highline College is #1. And that's obviously HOST. Right here, if you look at state rankings, we're ranked #1 in the state for hotel management. We're also #1 in the entire Northwest, and our national ranking is number 36. And a lot of that has to do with the way the rankings are done. I come from a hotelier background. I've published a lot in hotels. Our students do very well when they enter hotel management because I'm able to assist them in certain ways. And so program rankings, we excel in hotel. But there are many other areas that we do really well in. We are the #2 hospitality associates program in the United States. And over here, you can see the top 50 hotel management schools in the entire United States. That's universities. So there's something like 600 programs, and we're ranked number 36th. No college system, which Highline is, should be ranked that high. That really just has to do with the success of our faculty and our students after they graduate. I rely on you to make me look good, and I need to work hard so that our program looks good and you do well. So course mode options, that's the next thing I want to talk about. And there are just so many options for courses. Here in our department, we're currently doing mostly flexible, but that doesn't mean we're going to continue doing flexible. So if you wanted to get online or on campus, or if you want to have the option of on campus, but maybe online, this is what it is. You can just say, do I have to come in person to a college location? If you do not want to come, then go to no. Is there a certain time you have to be on campus? No. So flexible is for people who don't have to come to campus, but they can choose to anytime they want. And that's why currently we mostly do it that way. See here where it says, how often will we meet in a classroom? Your choice, flexible. We never require attendance here in hospitality and tourism. What we do instead is that we offer classes. You can come anytime you want. You could not come even once all quarter. It won't hurt your grade. Underneath here, it just explains what I was showing you above in words. So let's say you want to transfer to a university. So we have Central Washington University, direct transfer. You would complete the course on the left, and the course on the right is the direct equivalency. Some of these need to be updated around this year. So you're supposed to update these every 5 years, and due to COVID, didn't always get done. So we will be updating some of these this year. So if you're looking to transfer to a university, just make sure you speak with me, and I'll make sure that you're set up for it. Grand Canyon University in Phoenix, but also a great online program. If you would like to move to Switzerland to go to one of the Swiss hospitality schools, that would be Caesar Ritz. UNLV is the #1 ranked program in the world for hotel management and hospitality and tourism. All of them combined, it's #1 overall. So that's what this is here. We have a great course equivalency with them. Central Florida, they work with Disney a lot. It's located in Orlando, Florida. And then down here, we have all our certificates. Now, nearly everyone who enters our program for an associate's degree is going to get 3 certificates and their associate's degree. The certificates come from the state of Washington. The degree comes from Highline College. So together, this grows your resume so well. And that's why I like it so much. So if you just take these 3 classes, HOST 164, 165, 166. It's just 11 credits. And then you already have a certificate. And basically every single person who's doing an associate's degree will end up with that certificate. Everybody will also end up with this certificate if they're doing an associate's degree, because it's almost the same courses as above and what you need to graduate in the first place. Down here, now we get into things like, are you interested in event planning? So nearly every student will end up with 3 certificates because they're going to get the first 2, and then they're going to specialize in something. Let's say you're seeking to specialize in event planning. Well, you would take our event planning course. You would take one of these 3 courses, which overlap with areas that you get to choose what you're interested in within the event planning world. You're going to complete one of these 2 and one of these 2. And you'll notice there's a lot of overlap. So in our host specialist, you have to take one of those. In our host customer service certificate, you have to take one of those. And so it's not, 17 or more credits from scratch. It's that you already have 10 of those credits by definition. So this one's for food and beverage. You don't have to pause and look at all of this. This document that we're going over right now is posted on our Canvas website. Here's hospitality and tourism management, hotel and resort certificate. So this is going to be for anyone who wants to be in the hotel industry, and you can pause if you want right now and look at those courses. This is going to be for anyone who wants to work in the airline, airport, aviation industry. One of the things is make sure you know the difference between those 3. So we call it taking flight. This is your certificate of flight. This is what you would need. If you are interested in nonprofit management, it is technically a part of our host degrees in our host department, but you'll see there's a lot of classes you take from outside of our department as well. Makes you well-rounded. Applied sustainability. And you get to specialize in whatever it is that you're most interested in as well. So here's if you're interested in coffee, because our department has its own coffee shop. So you are able to do that. You're going to become a trained barista. You're going to learn a lot of things about like menu design and food and beverage. You're going to learn about our industry and how to get coffee, how to purchase coffee through negotiation, that sort of thing. And then finally, we want to make sure that you understand math and you understand moving to a university and that you understand Excel. So this first thing here, math advising packet. Basically, if you are transferring to a university, you are going to want to make sure that you take a math 100 or higher level. I normally, for most programs, would say math 111 is what you want to do, but it is possible that math 146 is what you need. Math 141 is rarely the right choice for students in our departments. And then after that, we get into the descriptions of all the Excel coursework that you could choose to take. So that's BizTech 120, BizTech 165, BizTech, Business 216, and Business 218. And that is advising in hospitality and tourism. And now please create a meeting with me if you need further guidance. If you think it basically makes sense, but you don't know what courses to take when, just go up to the very top of this document here and you can request advising from me. That's right here. Look at any one of my emails or in the Canvas shells. If you're in my classes, you can create a meeting with me directly. When you create a meeting with me, it's just an appointment. It's in my tagline of every email I write, so you should be able to just click on it and make an appointment. We can meet on Zoom, we can meet on campus. It's up to you. I try to make myself readily available. So I look forward to working with you. I look forward to you understanding our program, and this program is your future. This is what you're trying to accomplish, and this document houses it. Hopefully it was interesting for that reason.